What's up, everyone? Emil Senek here with Real Breaks. We are live with some more hockey. Happy Saturday evening, everyone. Let's get ready to rip. This is case number 4. Case number 4 of Upper Deck Series 1. And we have 2 breaks left open for the night. I'm just getting updated on both of those. Our next break is our basketball pick your team. We have 2, 4, 6 teams left, all available at $5 off each. And then we're down to 9 spots left in our Series 1 baseball random for our last break of the night. Let's not wait any longer. Let's start ripping our 4th case. The product has been awesome. It's looked amazing. And we are, I think we're due in our 4th case for a monster in Series 1 hockey. I think we've got to be due for a monster. Let's flip that around. There she is, empty 12 boxer. Get our camera set up right. And here we go. You guys know the drill. 6 Young Guns per box. And a loaded checklist with a bunch of studs. Actually, before we rip, let me run a random real quick for our Bowman mixer coming up after that. I was just about to do that. So I'll apologize for the delay real quick. But this will let all those guys have some time for trading and stuff like that. So I'll switch you guys over to the desktop. This will give everyone some more time to get in. Bowman mixer number 2. There's our break post. Go down, grab our list of names. Kevin Wilson with the bottom 2. Scott Allison with the top 3. Kevin Wilson with the bottom 2. Scott Allison top 3. Dice roll 4 or higher. 30 spots, 30 teams. And 7 rounds it is. Good luck, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and final round is 7. Scott Allison up top. Zach Tyler Andrews on the bottom. And there she is. So we're all set there. Like I said, just those 2 breaks left. And now we can get back into it. Let's go to our product here. And let's rip some Series 1. 2021-22 Series 1 hockey. Like I was saying, 6 Young Guns per box. And a stacked checklist of guys to find. What up, Brad? Hope all is well. Zach is looking for a Monster King. Let's do it. Gotta find that Quentin Byfield canvas, or a couple of them at least. Should have roughly 1 French variation parallel per box. We'll be looking for clear cuts, exclusives. We have yet to see a high gloss. We're looking for a high gloss here. We've seen a couple of random short prints, or not random, but a couple of short prints in 1 day with the cup and 1 suit variation. So the more of those, the merrier. We'll see. It'll be fun. This will be fun. So I hope everyone's having a good Saturday night and is ready to kick back, relax, and enjoy the show. Let's make it happen then, Zach. Let's do it. Nah, you can't be sad quite yet because we're coming up on the best weekend of the year, right? I guess this weekend, this past weekend and this next weekend are 2 of the best weekends of the season. So definitely got to be happy at this point. What up, Kevin? Let's do it. Good luck, guys. Box number 1 to start at Young Gun Logan Thompson for the for the Knights to start us. And a little Trevor Zegras on a roll in our first box. Nico Rantanen Electromagnetic. Rickard Rakell Canvas for the Ducks. And Vasilevsky Portraits. We won't sleeve up those base portraits, but we will get the rookie portraits sleeved up. There's our second Young Gun, Mike Hardman for the Blackhawks. And Steven Stamkos Canvas for the Lightning. French variation, Seth Jones for the Blue Jackets. And Kalen Addison Young Gun base for the Wild. Let me get my right teams list up here. Perfect. Well, Amanda, let's try to find another one for him. We got one early. Let's try to find a second one. There's Connor Hellebuck on a roll. Nick Robertson debut dates. We'll get the Zegras sleeved up. Yeah, I mean, especially Brad, if you're going rink to rink every single day, then the calm after the storm is kind of welcome too. Yeah, it's a good and bad thing. It's a good and bad thing. I hear you. All right, let's go. Spencer Knight Young Gun in box number 1 for the Panthers and Matt O'Keefe. A little bit of that closer mojo for Matt. And oh man, how about a clear cut for the Vegas Golden Knights? Jonathan Marchessault. Brian Rash, box number 1 with the clear cuts. Congrats, Brian. Young Gun and a clear cut in the first box. We'll take it. There is the Breadman Portraits. Young Gun Cole Lind for the Canucks. And Mika Zibanejad Canvas for the Rangers. Hundo Pete, Alexander Barkov. Dazzlers, Tara Vinen for the Hurricanes. And Daniel Walcott Young Gun base for the Lightning. Wrap up box number 1. Yeah, Amanda, it's only for tonight though. It's only for tonight. After this, I go back to not liking you guys, okay? All right, we'll get all of our Young Guns sleeved up, along with the Dazzlers and the French variation. Skin tag there. All right, box number 2. All right, get set up, get comfy, and get back to ripping. Well, if you're going to lose to someone, you want to lose to someone that goes on to win the whole thing, right? For everyone outside of Minnesota, kind of not knowing what I'm talking about when I say this is the best time of year, it is state tourney time. Coming up on it, at least. The tourney starts next week. Or this upcoming weekend, actually. This past weekend was all, or this past few days was all the high school state or section finals and section playoffs coming to an end. Which reminds me, I've got to figure out where I'm getting tickets and who I'm going down there with for this this weekend. Definitely got to go down there at least once. There's Young Guns Joey Keane. Hundo P. Duncan Keith. And TJ Oshie Canvas. With Mark Mikolas Young Gun for the Canucks. And a Pink Dazzlers, Teravainen. So we got the blue, which is the base, and the pink is a little bit more rare. Gotta love it, Zach. Gotta love it. What part of Ohio are you from? Roman Yossi Hundo P. With Trevor Zegras Young Gun in box number 2 for the Ducks. Going to Jason Price. I like it, Jason. I like it. Oh, actually, we just throw him in the mitt. He's already in the mitt, so we'll just throw him back up there. I'm fine. I'm happy being able to get him out of the way early. Superstar Alex Newhook honor roll for the Avalanche. Shea Theodore Electromagnetic. Okay, right on, Zach. Awesome. Jack Hughes Dazzlers for the Devils. And Anthony Mantha portraits. With Arto Rustalainen Young Gun for the Sabres. Jacob Markstrom canvas. On Byron debut dates. And Kyle Burrows. We've got our French variation Young Gun. First one of the case. Kyle Burrows, French variation. Avalanche to Bryce Newcomer. There you go, Bryce. Starting off this case good. What's up, Steve? Isn't that every night? There's the honor roll. Quinton Byfield for the Kings and Zach Quick. Canvas Maxime Comtois for the Ducks. And Kyle Burrows Young Gun base to go along with the French with the Brian Rust canvas. And I'm getting Malkin Electromagnetic for box number 2. Gotta love the underdogs, Brad. Gotta love the underdogs. I'm interested to see a couple of the. I'm waiting to see the seeding for this year's state tourney, for the high school state tourney. There's definitely a couple interesting teams that can make a run. All depending on the seeding. I wore a hat in here, Brian, but you know, sometimes you just gotta let the flow breathe. Sometimes you gotta let the flow breathe. Honestly, about halfway through the day, I was just working, and it's like, I don't know, I just kind of got a headache a little bit, and I was like, I'm just gonna throw it off. Whatever. This is a rare occurrence. I might just start throwing it out and just rolling with it. Just let it get curly. 'Cause when my hair is long, it gets super curly really quick. So it's a little bit matted down now, which is what keeps it a little bit straight. But we'll see. Yeah, for sure, Zach. I don't follow as much as I might want. Jared, who actually is, I'm not sure if you've seen Jared break yet. He's our store manager here and is our part-time breaker now. I can't call him breaker in training. I think he's past that. He's our part-time breaker now. Follows college hockey a ton. He goes to, him and his dad have season tickets to the Gophers game, so they go all the time. There's Joey Keane, young gun for the Hurricanes. And Nick Suzuki, electromagnetic gold. So you can see the gold foil there. The Canadians going to Trevor Rakusik. Nice one, Trevor. There's a Kyle Connor canvas. With Dazzler Elias Lindholm for the Flames. Young Guns Tarmo Runanen for the Rangers. Galen Carr. Yeah, he's been around a little bit. You'll probably see more of him here soon. But I get a lot of my college hockey info from him. But I'll definitely start looking in a lot more as it gets closer to playoff time, which is getting pretty close right now. All of my family is from Ohio, from around like the Warren area, right? Kaliniak Young Guns. So I was born an Ohio State fan, with nice Jeremy Swayman Young Gun for the Bruins and Chuck Berland. But that was mainly like football, just because Ohio State wasn't really relevant in hockey. And actually, my dad, when he moved to Minnesota, was when he first started getting into hockey. So he was more of a Gopher hockey fan, anyways. But so I've got a little bit of love for the Ohio State hockey team, but I was definitely raised more of a Gopher hockey fan. Then I went to the University of Minnesota, so I've got the Gophers in my blood now a little bit. Thomas Greitz, Red Wings. Relic to Chris Brace. And nice. Trevor Zegras, rookie portraits for the Ducks. So the rookie portraits are definitely a lot harder to come by compared to the base portraits. Kevin, I don't know what you're talking about. Are you ready to get smacked down in basketball tomorrow? Jeffrey Vale, Young Gun. Leon Draisaitl. Leon Draisaitl canvas. Tomorrow is not going to be good for the Michigan basketball team. That's all I know. Jacob Bryson, Young Gun base. Drake Baylorson canvas. And Rasmus Kapari, Young Gun for the Kings. Nice one, Zach Quick. David Perron, Young Gun, Upper Deck canvas to wrap up that box. Yeah, I don't know. Michigan coming off that whooping from Iowa. I don't know how effective they're going to be against that Ohio State team, but we'll see. I'm excited to watch that game. It's a weird afternoon game. I think it starts at like 11:30. Seriously. You guys have a bruiser. He's not even going to be... Isn't he still suspended? I thought he was suspended to the end of the regular season. For the year, like, including playoffs and everything? Really? Did they increase it then? Because I thought the NCAA only gave them 5 games. Yeah, that's what I thought, Zach. I thought it was 5 games to the end of the regular season, then he comes back for the Big Ten tournament. There's Anthony Mantha, Washington Capitals Dazzlers. And Ukko Pekka-Luukkonen, UPL Young Gun base for the Sabres. Jeremy Swayman honor roll. Hitting a lot of nice honor rolls and inserts of some top names tonight. Hundo P. Zach Parise for the Minnesota Wild, who I admittedly am glad is not on the Wild anymore. Pasta Dazzlers Pink. With Upper Deck Game jersey, John Tavares. I don't get a chance to watch as many Wild games as I'd like, but I got to watch the game last night where they kind of blew it to the Sabres. So that was great to watch. Maple Leafs to Kevin Kelly. Got it. Yeah, so he'll be coaching in the... Definitely not in March Madness. Definitely not in the NCAA tournament this year. Poor guy. There's Keaton Middleton, Young Gun for the Avalanche. And Philippe Gustafson, Young Gun Canvas. There's a red short print for the Senators. Anze Kopitar canvas. With Dakota Joshua, French variation Young Gun for the Blues. Going to Kevin Kilcoy. Let's go, Kevin. Our second French Young Gun of the case. Yeah, I guess, Zach. I don't know. They played not that well, to be honest with you, but definitely a game they should have won. Kyle Burrows, Young Gun base for the Avalanche. That's kind of awesome, Kevin. That's a good guy to find right now. He's been lighting it up lately. Cam York, Young Gun base for the Flyers. Again, I like him as one of my sleepers in this product. Pasta canvas. with Joshua Dunny. Joshua Dunn, Young Gun, and Vitek Vanacek. Gold rookie retrospective for the Capitals. Caps to Molly Dramel. Go Molly. And R2 Rustalainen Sabres Young Gun to wrap it up. With 4 boxes in, 8 left to go. Hey, I don't know if it's possible, but a part of me wants to bet on the Habs making a Stanley Cup run at this point in the year. In Marty St. Louis, I trust. All right, I'm going to get a quick check-in. We'll do a little intermission here on my next couple breaks. Oh, should be, I think we're all full on baseball. Let me get updated on that. Hang tight here, guys. Probably should have checked in on that one a little bit earlier. All right, so we're all full on baseball for the night. And we've got only a couple teams left in our basketball mixer. Pick your team. All available at $5 off each. We've got Clippers, Spurs, and Warriors available at $5 each. Or $5 off each. If they're $5 off each, I'd probably have to close that one. Clippers, Spurs, and Warriors available there. And now we can keep on rolling into our second part of the break. There were a lot of teams last year that could have won the NCAA hockey tournament. That was a really strong tournament. Yeah, I was just reading an article the other day, Zach. Actually, when I was reading up on some of these young guns, and I just decided to look up Cole Caulfield to see how he. So I knew he'd been streaking a bit since St. Louis got the nod to be the coach. And I was reading the article said that like him as head coach, coaching Cole Caulfield is almost like a match made in heaven, just because they're such similar players. Like Marty St. Louis was never kind of an undersized guy, struggled a little bit to start his career. And it's just a matter of giving Caulfield the confidence that that he is a good player and he does have the talent. And of course, being on that line with guys like Suzuki is like, it's pretty dangerous. It's pretty dangerous. Yeah, I think Caulfield even said like St. Louis was one of the players that he looked up to the most when he was growing up. So it's like that's, I mean, how amazing is that to be able to be coached by a guy that that is one of your idols, and then for him to have the confidence in you to, you know, do what you did, to do what he did. Yeah, that's the one thing, right? Like, I joke around saying, like, oh, can I bet on them to make a Stanley Cup run? Their goaltending is not the best right now, to say the least. Alright, Jackson Cates Young Gun for the Flyers. With Hundo P Gold, Duncan Keith for the Blackhawks. That is going to Kevin Kelly. Jack Hughes Portraits. With Philip Gustafson Young Gun for the Senators. Alex Ovechkin Canvas for the Capitals. Hundo P. Philippe Denault. Pasta Dazzlers Blue for the Bruins. And Tyce Thompson Young Gun for the Devils. Yeah, I forget. They've just had a couple guys playing that. It's like, I've never heard of this guy ever. Kind of just, you know, just rotating through whoever they can, I think. Pavel Zacha Canvas. The one wild game I went to this year was against the Canadiens, and I forget who they had in net. There's a Dadonov French variation for the Senators. Sends to Matt O'Keefe. With Studenik Young Gun for the Devils. Tyson Barrie Canvas. Joe Valino Young Gun for the Red Wings. And Ivan Provitzov Young Gun Canvas. The black, yeah. I think the black is the short print, actually. I think the red is the base. This one is a little bit more rare. So the Coyotes going to Kevin Kilcoyne. I say Kevin. And Alex Barré-Boulet, rookie portrait for the Lightning. Wade Allison Young Gun for the Flyers. Right, yeah, that's exactly it, Zach. That's exactly it. And Ross Colton Young Gun Canvas for the Lightning. All the Lightning going to Troy Salvier. Cole Caulfield Dazzlers for the Habs. I like that one. That'll be the last card on our showcase. Canadians to Trevor Rakuse. That'll fit up there well. I like it. Let's keep going. That's awesome, Brad. I actually I have a couple buddies that played at Minot. One of my really good friends that I grew up playing with there, that I grew up playing with, spent a few years there, and I think it was the captain his senior year. Not his senior year, but his last year there. I hope it works like that, Zach. If the more we talk about Caulfield, do we see more of them? Like, should we just only talk about Caulfield and Zegras this whole time? And this will be our halfway point of the case. Box number 6. Alright, we gotta talk about everyone. We gotta talk about Thompson. Gotta talk about Byfield. Alright, well, talk to me. What do we got? Yeah, it's a bummer that he started out that year with the injury, and I don't think he's ever... He's finally back up and playing now, but... I think he'll need a little bit more time to fully get over that. He just wasn't able to get any momentum from the start of the year. He's a special player, though. He's one of those guys that you just know is gonna be solid. Akil Thomas. I can't say I'm familiar with Akil Thomas. And there's Jason Robertson portraits. I think did he just get his 100th point or so? He just hit some crazy stat. This dude, talk about underrated dudes in the hobby right now. Jason Robertson is an absolute star. Kevin Hayes canvas. And that was no pun intended. That's stupid. There's no pun intended there. Alex Pietrangelo Dazzlers. And Michael Hauser Young Gun. Dylan Larkin canvas for the Wings. And Tanner Jeannot, Young on base for the Predators. Nice hit, Preds, to Dale Strong. And Shea Theodore, electromagnetic gold foil. God, where's he from? Yeah, I don't blame him for that line being a lock. And Rasmus Kupari, there's a second Young Gun for you, Zach. King Igor, just looking for the Rangers. I actually haven't had much time to, outside of football, I did football a little bit, to do any DFS or, like prop betting or anything like that on anything other than football. Pierre-Luc Dubois. Alex Barré-Boulet, Young Gun. Pierre-Luc Dubois was the French variation. With Braden Holtby canvas for the Canucks. And Cole Caulfield, Trevor Zegras, Young Gun checklist. So hopefully we see another one of those. And we can just split them up between the two. And there's a nice Anders Lee clear cut for the Islanders. Nice card, Isles, going to Benjamin Mayle. Mitch Marner portraits. And how about a second Trevor Zegras Young Gun? Let's go. Can we make it 3? Can we somehow do that? Ducks to Jason Price. There's another one for you, Jason. The money getting stacked up. What's up, Tony? We are now halfway in. We're 6 boxes through. So we have 6 more left to go. And I'll check my time. We're 45 minutes in, so yeah, we're right on time. Hour and a half pace, right where we've been. Tough to go any faster than that, to be honest. Until I can figure out how to rip these packs way faster, it'll be tough to go faster than that. Brian, I don't have a hat trick, or I don't have a hat on me tonight, so we might have to call it the mitt trick. It can be done. We haven't seen 3 Zegras or Caulfield in any of our cases yet, but we have seen 3 of some of the other guys. I wouldn't mind making it happen with Zegras, though. I'm waiting for a big variation of one of these guys. We had someone local, actually, Tim, sent me a message today in a personal box. He hit a clear-cut Caulfield earlier. It's like, well, that's a pretty big card. Clear-cut Caulfield is pretty big. Matthias Samuelsson Young Gun for the Sabres. With Capo Kakinen Canvas for the Minnesota Wild. Johnny Gaudreau Electromagnetic. Tim Stützle Rookie Portrait. Jeez, I keep saying rookie everything. I'm so stuck on these Young Guns. And there's a Young Gun checklist. Number 2, Cole Caulfield, Trevor Zegras. So the Tim Stützle second-year portrait, and now the dual Young Guns. So we'll have 1, 2 HEU. And there is another Tanner Jeannot Young Gun base for the Predators. And Dale Strong. Blake Wheeler, Hundo P. And French variation, Jake DeBrusk for the Bruins. And Nathan McKinnon canvas. I just heard word that the Avalanche are potentially going to make a run for Patrick Kane. Can someone confirm or deny that for me? There's another Cam York Young Gun for the Flyers to Robbie Babes. Jack Hughes on a roll. Matthew Barzal canvas. And Jackson Cates Young Gun base for the Flyers. Is that, Brad, is he the lucky one? And exclusives. That's kind of awesome for the Sabres. Dylan Cousins. Second year exclusives. Buffalo Sabres are going to Steven Rudnicki. Congrats, Steven. I like that card a lot. Numbered 14 out of 100. Dylan Cousins exclusives. Johnny Gaudreau portraits. With Jeremy Davies young gun for the Predators. Giroux as well. I thought Giroux was going to go to the Wild. Are the Wild still going to go after him? That Kyman canvas. It's kind of sad to be a Blackhawks fan, though. And French young gun Michael Hauser for the Sabres. And what a box for the Sabres. I like it. Sabres again to Steven Rudnicki. We're going to knock Jonathan Marchessault. Sorry, Brian. We're taking you out the showcase. The Sabres definitely deserve a spot up top. But, yeah, sad to be a Blackhawks fan where that looks like that dynasty is coming to an end. Especially the winter after losing all the Cubs. If Kane goes, you know, obviously Flower isn't part of the dynasty, but Flower will have a quick turnaround. Good. The NHL needs a big, you know, a big trade deadline to cause some buzz. You know, we see it every year with basketball pretty much, and baseball this past year was an insane amount of moves. Like, I want to see some blockbusters this year. I want Claude Giroux to go to the Wild so bad. That'd be I disagree with a lot of moves that the Wild have made. I'm probably one of the most pessimistic Wild fans in the world. But I actually decently like their team this year. Not for a Stanley Cup run necessarily, but I think getting Claude Giroux would be one of the best moves that they could make. And at least trying to push to that next level. Drew wants Avs. Of course, everyone wants to go to the Avalanche. I still think they're going to win it. Regardless, I think the Avalanche are winning the Stanley Cup this year. Yeah, I mean, Boldy's been really good this year, and Fiala as well has been... Boldy obviously, you know, coming out his rookie year, but Fiala's been playing really well this year. So is there a way that the Avalanche can get Patrick Kane and Claude Giroux, or is that illegal in the NHL? There's Oliver Bjorkstrand canvas. And Shane Pinto, nice young gun for the Senators, and Matt O'Keefe. With Mikael Backlund canvas. Hondo P. Austin Matthews. Looks like we have a little bit of damage to the base. That's interesting. This is the first time I've seen this. Oh yeah, we're like that corner got smashed or something. Interesting. keep an eye on that. Because the Young Gun, the Pinto Young Gun is fine. Just a couple must have gotten smashed in the pack or something. Dollar Bill, Portraits for the Wild. And Michael Hauser Young Gun base. Yeah, see, that corner's fine. As long as the Young Guns are fine, we'll make it through. There's Jamie Benn canvas for the Stars. And French variation, Yanni Gord for the Lightning. With Mark Mikolas Young Gun for the Canucks. I figured it'd be pretty tough from a finance perspective. And Morgan Barron Young Gun for the Rangers. Does the same thing. The base is kind of beat out right in the middle of it. The Young Gun is good. Quinn Hughes canvas. And they have to win at least one. With their core guys, they have to win at least one. Connor McDavid Dazzlers. Yeah, they definitely put them way over the cap. That's what I'm thinking. Jeremy Davies Young Guns. Hondo Pichon Coutier. With Dougie Hamilton canvas for the Canucks. Or for the Hurricanes, excuse me. See those colors and just start thinking Canucks. Minnesota boy. Matt Kierstead Young Gun for the Panthers. And Matt O'Keefe. Shout out to Elk River. And Bowen Byram debut dates gold for the Avalanche and Bryce Newcomer. Another nice one for you, Bryce. Bring us down to just 4 boxes left. You know, you might be onto something, Zach. You might be onto something. So a team should try that one day. All right, before we get into these last 4 boxes, got a couple more teams down in basketball. So we got one team left, the Spurs. We'll do close for 45. And then we'll be all full for the night. And we're down to 4 more boxes. Who do we need to see a little bit more of? I'm still looking for that Caulfield Young Gun. Is there anyone else that we're missing, per se? Still got to find the Byfield canvas, yep. That one's actually, those canvas are a little tough to hit. There might be some sneaky value if you can find them cheap. 4 more boxes with 6 more Young Guns per box. Plenty more hits. There's Jeffrey Vale, Young Gun base. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins canvas for the Oilers. With Daniel Walcott, Young Gun for the Lightning. And Tice Thompson, Young Gun canvas for the Devils. Devils are going to Matt O'Keefe. Another one with that closer spot. Hondo P. Joe Pavelski. With Jordan Greenway, French variation for the Minnesota Wild. And there he is, finally showing up. Cole Caulfield, Young Gun. The Habs going to Trevor Rakusik. Let's go, Trevor. Go up there with the Dazzlers. Now we're talking. Now let's see a second one. Sean Couturier, canvas. And Keaton Middleton, Young Gun base for the Avalanche. With Day with the Cup flashbacks, Luke Robitaille. The Red Wings, how sweet is that? Going to Chris Brace. That is sweet. June 13th, 2002. And that's just the second Day with the Cup that we've seen throughout our 4 cases. So 1 every 2 cases. That's pretty awesome. All right. Red Wings definitely deserve on the spot on the showcase now. This box is, this would be a nice little personal box, huh? With Philip Gustafson, Young Gun for the Senators. The checklist canvas. I love this card. Mitch Marner, Austin Matthews for the Maple Leafs. Jakub Voracek, Dazzlers, blue for the Flyers. And Jacob Bryson, Young Gun base for the Sabres. Sabres seriously have like 5 different Young Guns to chase. Hondo P. Nathan McKinnon. And Ryan Suter canvas. To wrap it up. 3 boxes left. So this is our one and only Series 1 break tonight. We're getting down there in terms of inventory. So I'm not sure when the next time we're going to be able to run another break of Series 1 is going to be. We're going to be calling our distributors first thing Monday morning, seeing if we can, if we're able to restock it, get cases in. So we actually only got half of our initial shipment in. All the distributors only got half their initial shipment in from Upper Deck. So we're still waiting on another half to come. I want to say they said at the end of the month, but that is TBD right now. So you guys might notice that that boxes start drying up. Getting to be a little bit harder to find a lot earlier than normal. So I'm hoping that the distributors kept some back for restock purposes, and we're able to purchase a couple more cases this week. It probably won't be a couple more cases. It'll probably be hopefully maybe 1 case. Since everything's just so limited now. We've started to be limited on all of our other product in terms of restock, where, you know, we used to be able to get a case every week, then it went to a case every other week, and now we can basically only get a handful of boxes every week. just because stock is getting so low. And it doesn't help that no new products have released, which is, and actually that's part of the reason why stuff is going so, is getting so short on inventory, is just because there's no new products to be ripping. Everything's just getting ripped from the older stuff. So I'll have some more Series 1 answers on Monday. And then we'll keep you guys posted from there. We'll definitely do something hockey Tuesday afternoon, which will be my next shift. So whether that be, you know, like a Series 1 random case, I still want to do one of those. We haven't done any randoms yet. Or maybe I'll do like a little flagship type variety mixer, get a couple boxes of, you know, with some autos in there, and a couple boxes of Series 1 last year, something like that. We'll do something like that Tuesday afternoon, and then I'll be able to give you guys an update on where the product's at and what's kind of going on in the industry. And when I can expect our second half shipment to show up. There is Jamie Drysdale. Forgot all about Drysdale. No one said we were missing him. Another Duck Young Gun to Jason Price. There you go, Jason. We'll get Jamie up there with Trevor. And Upper Deck Game jersey, Aaron Ekblad for the Panthers and Matt O'Keefe. There, Matt. And Simone Benoit, Young Gun for the Ducks. Patrick Laine, he's been on a tear lately. Canvas for the Blue Jackets. With French variation, Matthew Tkachuk for the Flames. Going to Matt O'Keefe. And Ollie Alzing, Young Gun for the Senators. Yeah, I mean, who knows? When, I'm not even sure when the retail stuff is supposed to release. Taylor Hall, canvas for the Bruins. Hondo P. Milan Lucic with Austin Matthews portraits. Ross Colton, Young Gun for the Lightning. With our Clear Cut Foundations case hit, Jake Gensel and Chris Letang for the Penguins and Paul Majowski. Congrats, Paul. I love these Aztec case hits. The Clear Cut Foundations, Gensel, Letang. Showing up towards the end. All of those duels are so sweet. Those clear-cut inserts. There's an Ovi Portraits. And Parker Kelly, Young Gun base. They are not numbered, no. Or at least I'll double check, but I'm almost positive. There's the Nault canvas. David Perron, Dazzlers blue for the Blues. Yeah, April. So it might be right around the same time. Taylor Lazinski, Young Gun for the Flyers. Hondo P. Matthew Tkachuk. And Dustin Brown, canvas for the Kings. Bring it to the end. Yeah, these are unnumbered. One of those unnumbered case hit inserts. And they're all pretty rare, because, I mean, we're only seeing one of those clear cuts per case. And there's all sorts of different insert sets with it. So the individual print run on each of those cards has got to be pretty low. All right, we are all closed on basketball, which means we are full for the night. And that is our next break coming up. I'm going to delete our teaser. Now we can focus in on these last two boxes. Definitely a pretty solid case so far. Nothing too huge or surprising, but definitely not disappointing by any means. Who knows, Brad? That's a good question. I'm honestly not too familiar with those anyways. So I'm probably the wrong guy to ask at this point. Wyatt Kilianiuk, young gun for the Blackhawks. And clear cut Jakub Voracek for the Flyers. Flyers are going to Robert Santos. There you go, Robbie Babes. Zach, we get it into the shop. Not a ton. It's usually pretty limited. But we haven't broken any of it yet. None of us here are really UFC or wrestling guys, and it's those products are tough to figure out how to group break most of the time, or even Zohornia. Besides doing like random letter and stuff like that. There's a Braden Point canvas. Jacob Chitrin Dazzlers. Tyce Thompson, young gun for the Devils. Well, as long as I'm on their same knowledge base, then I think I'm good. There's Evander Kane canvas for the Sharks. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. We have done a handful of WWE releases. There's a nice Cale Makar French variation for the Avalanche. Right, UFC by weight divisions. We have done a few WWE releases like, I forget the product, like Striking Signatures or something, where it's just one, we can do those like by random box, where it's just one auto per box, or personal boxes on some of the other products. Joe Valino, Young Gun. With Steven Stamkos, another canvas for the Lightning. And Matthias Samuelsson, young on base for the Sabres. With Ilya Sorokin, debut dates, gold for the Islanders. Going to Benjamin Mail. Nice. Spencer Knight, rookie portrait for the Panthers. To go along with the young gun. Panthers and Matt O'Keefe with that closer spot again. Zach Jones, young gun base for the Rangers. Duncan Keith canvas. All right, guys, that brings us down to our last box of the break. Fortunately, we haven't been able to find that third Zegras in the second half of the case. Let's make it happen, Brad. Let's do it. So let's rip in. Get that last box mojo rolling. Kyle, what's going on? How are you? You're just joining in for the last box of the break. Let's go. Robin Leonard portraits. Good luck, everyone. Last box. There's Zach Jones. I think we had two in the last two boxes for the Rangers. Chris Letang canvas. Taylor Hall electromagnetic. And Matt Zuccarello French variation for the Wild. That's no good, Kyle. Sorry to hear that. Well, hopefully we can cheer you up a little bit. And how about a last box Cole Caulfield? Let's go, Habs. To Trevor Rakusik. Congrats, Trevor. That's what we needed there. Cole Caulfield, Young Gun number 2. With the Joey Keane, Young Gun clear cut for the Hurricanes to Kevin Kilcoyne. How about that, Kevin? Last box coming up big. We're going to knock the Swayman. This last box is coming up huge. Clear cut Young Gun, Joey Keane. See what else we can find. Zach. Oh man, I'm completely forgetting his completely forgetting how to say it. Ashen, I think. Bruins. I went to look him up today too, and the volume on my computer wasn't working. I was gonna watch some highlights and stuff from St. Cloud just to see if it helped me remember him a little bit. Robin Leonard canvas. I'm sorry, Kyle. We're all full for the night. Our last break just filled up. Alex Barry-Boulet. Perfect. Thank you, Brad. All right. Good. My memory isn't terrible. Or that bad, at least. And how about... What a last box. What a last box. Canvas Young Gun Trevor Zegras. My goodness. Well, it wasn't the base Young Gun like we were hoping to get a third of, but it works. Eponiemi debut dates with Igor Shesterkin Dazzler. And Dakota Joshua Young Gun for the Blues. Andrei Svechnikov canvas for the Hurricanes. And Radim Zahorna Young Gun base for the Penguins. Which will... Ooh, there's a little short print. Andrei Vasilevsky. Short print for the Lightning. And Troy Salvier. Nice hit, Troy. This case ended up proving to be pretty solid all the way through. A lot of nice stuff that we haven't seen yet. You know, another day with the Cobb, another clear cut, the short print, lots of French and other variations. Clear cut Young Gun. I'm feeling pretty good about this case. Hundo P. Connor McDavid. Laffy portraits. And that, ladies and gents, wraps up the break. Appreciate you guys sticking around with me for another full case of Upper Deck Series 1. Like I said, I'll be on the horn Monday afternoon, Monday morning. I'm trying to find more. And hopefully we have more through the week here, but I'll keep you guys tuned. We'll be back Tuesday afternoon. We'll have some more hockey Tuesday afternoon. So keep your eyes open for that. But that's going to wrap it up. I am going to get rolling here. I'm actually going to double check. I'm not. I'll be good. Just going to make a note on my basketball that says we'll be live after this. There we go. All right, now we can recap this one. Brad, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Let's take a look at what we got. There's our big stack of canvas. Oh, Kevin, I don't think I am. I don't think I am. All of our Young Guns. Zach Jones, Ashen, Barry-Boulet, Joshua, Zahorna, Kaliniak, Zahorna, Thompson, Valino, Samuelson, Jones, Benoit, Alzing, Ross Colton, Parker Kelly, Lazinski, Vale, Walcott, Middleton, Gustafson, Bryson, Pinto, Hauser, Michaelis, Barron, Davies, Kierstead, Matthias Samuelson, Cam York, Jackson Cates, Davies, Hauser, Kapari, Barry-Boulet, and Cates. Gustafson, Tice Thompson, Studenick, Valeno, Allison, UPL, Keaton Middleton, Peter Burrows, Kyle Burrows, excuse me, Cam York, Joshua Dunn, Rustalainen, Keene, Runanen, Kaliniak, Bale, Bryson, Skapari, Keene, Mikolas, Rustalainen, Burrows, Thompson, Mike Hardman, Kalen Addison, Cole Lind, and Daniel Walcott for our final stack of Young Guns. After that, we have Dazzlers. Igor Shesterkin, Jacob Chitrin, David Perron, Jakub Voracek, Connor McDavid, Alex Petrangelo, Pasta, Anthony Mantha, Elias Lindholm, Jack Hughes, Teuvo Teravainen, and pink short print Dazzlers, David Pastrnak and Teuvo Teravainen. After that, we've got some insert rookies. Spencer Knight portraits, Alex Barré-Boulet portraits, Jeremy Swayman honor roll, Alex Newhook honor roll, and Quinton Byfield honor roll. Some bigger name Young Guns, Spencer Knight, Jeremy Swayman, Tanner Jeannot. 2 checklists, 1 for each team, and Tanner Jeannot again. A couple French Young Guns, Dakota Joshua and Kyle Burrows. All of our French variations base. Matt Zuccarello, Cale Makar, Matthew Tkachuk, Jordan Greenway, Yanni Gord, Jake DeBrusk, Pierre-Luc Dubois, Dadanov, and Seth Jones. Young Gun Canvas, Tice Thompson, Ross Colton, Ivan Prosvetov, the black short print, and Philip Gustafson. With clear cuts, Anders Lee, Jakub Voracek, Jonathan Marchessault. Our relics, Aaron Ekblad, John Tavares, and Thomas Greiss. With our gold inserts, Ilya Sorokin, Bowen Byram, Shea Theodore, Duncan Keith, Vitek Vanacek, and Nick Suzuki. Bringing us to our showcase. Let's start it off with the clear-cut foundations. Jake Gensel, Chris Letang for the Penguins. Penguins on this one are going to Paul Majowski. After that, we've got a Luc Robitaille. Date with the Cup flashback short print. The Red Wings to Chris Brace. Another short print here. Andrei Vasilevsky. Awesome card for the Lightning going to Troy Salvier. The Sabres with a nice little break. French Young Gun, Michael Hauser. And the Dylan Cousins exclusives out of 100. Sabres are going to Steven Rudnicki. We've got Joey Keane, Young Gun, clear cut for the Hurricanes. Going to Kevin Kilcoyne. Cole Caulfield showing up with a base Dazzlers and 2 Young Guns. Nice little break for the Habs and Trevor Rakusik. And our money mitt hit of the break. Nice little break for the Ducks. Let's take a look. We've got Jamie Drysdale, Young Gun base. Trevor Zegras, Upper Deck portraits. Zegras honor roll. And then 2 Young Guns and 1 canvas. Nice little stack there for the Ducks. And all those Ducks going to Jason Price. Congrats, Jason. Congrats, everyone else. Appreciate you guys as always. I'll be back live in a few minutes with some basketball. Thanks, everyone.